Alright, hello everyone, Master47 here, and welcome back to another episode of Updating the Rockfire Explosion. In Minecraft, we're at my feet today for some reason. For some reason, I have chosen my feet and my eyes are closed. It's because I'm afraid of heights. Ooh. Alright, now let me just get the video up we are going to be using for this episode. So, today, guys, um, this episode marks the last episode I think it's that video. But yeah, this video marks the last. I don't know, maybe we'll do like one more episode of the internals, but. Alright, this video marks the last video we will be working on the characters before cosmetics. I know, so exciting. I can't, like, crouch, but okay. So yeah, we're just gonna see what needs done. I did miss things on Rolf. I missed things on Fats. And we're gonna start with Rolf over here, then go over to Fats, just because he's the first one. Rolf is the first one that pops up in the video. And I have a feeling there's something here with Duke, but I'm not sure. Alright, then after this episode, guys, we're going to be moving on to, like, the stage floor, the tree background. All the happy stuff. So let's go over to Rolf. I do want to grab... Whoops. I do want to grab some smooth sandstone over here. Alright, this cylinder might have to be moved in a couple blocks, just because when the... Because this is the waste. Okay, if we just do something like this. Alright, so the reason we are moving this in is it might cause the leg for there to look a bit unnatural. grab that. Oh, I could have used that. But it's the same as this anyway. So we're fine. And then we grab the copper. Whoops. Alright, so did that fix our problem? Immensely, I think it did. Alright, so the thing we were actually doing today for Rolf, pretty much a Rolf only problem. Sorry, Earl. But Rolf has these foam pieces that act as his thighs. So we're going to go to, like, here. And these are going to have to be moved. Which is weird, because on the concept unification tape, which if I just pull up, I don't think you actually can see the... Because when they start moving cosmetics from Rolf... Oh, no, he actually has them. Oh. Oh, it's feet, okay. So the thing that does hold this in place are his feet, that is. That is good to know. We're going to start about here. This is about where they start, so we're going to... So right before the feet go, they are about touching, so... Okay, we're going to do this one block down. And we'll just do that there. And this is 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And usually, this is where it's going to probably get a little complicated. So we're going to start this off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. And you know what we do to one, we do to the other. Alright. So the fun part, or the weird part about this is going to be through both sources I'm looking at, the pieces in the middle here, I'm going to go off this one. This one's probably going to be a lot easier. We'll do about 5, I think. Like so. Do I go like that? Okay, now we just go the whole way around. One. Alright, these lines are gonna have to go. We'll cut them for now. We'll find a more permanent solution later. Oh wait, that's not supposed to be like that yet. Alright. So, debating whether or not to tell this story. That's not right. There it is. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but we are... I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say this, but, yeah, last episode we're working on the inner workings of the characters, like, the foam, the leather, the, let's see, I guess not the internal workings, because that would be the cylinders and all that. I guess it wouldn't be the shells, like the like the inner coverings, I guess you could call it, of the character. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay. And this is a difference of about 1, 2, 3, 6 blocks. So 33, I think, divided by 6. I don't know if that's how I would do the math here, but... Five, so if we do... In theory, of course. I don't know if this is actually... 5... one thing I did want to mention that I almost completely forgot. We are coming up to the fabled 200th video of this series. We're also coming up on the 2-year anniversary. Which got me thinking, what would you guys... Well, let me back up real quick. It really got me thinking, like, what could I do on this world? Because I might just skip a few days of this series, because there are 4 more videos. Roughly 4 more videos. Why have I not? That's right. Alright, really got me thinking, like, what can I do for the 200th video special? I'm thinking. And then it hit me. What would you guys like to see for the 200 subscriber or 200th video? Because, I mean, I could do anything for the video. Like, I was thinking of doing like a world tour, but considering I pretty much just did one for New Year's, don't think it would make much sense to. Or it just wouldn't be. I just feel like it wouldn't be very like ideal. I think that's the word. I just feel like it wouldn't be very ideal to do yet another world tour, you know, this soon, close to a world tour. Pretty much nothing's really changed since. Like, since the New Year's video and this video, pretty much nothing's really changed on the world. Like, nothing big. Like, sure, we built a couple more mini stages. Sure, we've. Well, what if we do like we cut a, we just do these. But I have two ideas in mind of what we're gonna do for the special. One, the world tour, but I think I'm going to cancel my own idea here. Oh, oh, my nose was like, you ever like feel like you have to sneeze and then it doesn't come, and then your nose just burns. I just had that. Like, it's bad. But the world tour or something more a little bit different that we could do. And I think we're gonna do the different thing. do something like that, just to give it more of a leg shape feel, kind of. Don't know if that's the right word, but it is now, he says with a giant smile on his face. Alright, so yeah, I think we're going to do something a bit more special to sort of commemorate the past 200 episodes we've done, as well as, um, well, you'll see. I think it's more going to be like a tribute video. That's the real only thing I'm worried about. Is instead of making it feel like I don't know, like I want it to feel like the 200 subscriber special, or I keep saying subscriber, the 200 video special, and but I feel like it's more gonna feel like its own like tribute video kind of thing. But let me know what you guys think we should do. I would kind of like to try to start, like if you guys remember in PAX Cool World, if you guys have been around the channel long enough for that, it's weird I can say that. Like, it really doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it really hasn't. I only, like, finished the series a couple months ago. But, like, several of my viewers were not around for it. And that is just kind of crazy to think about, but regardless, if you guys were around for PAX Cool World, um, pretty much what we did is that was pretty much my version. Okay, how do I want to do this? If I That doesn't seem right for some reason. That would be why. Whoa, that was a graphical error. Kind of cool, but yeah. If you guys were around for PAX Cool World, I only say that because we've tripled pretty much our subscriber count, which I cannot thank you guys enough for. Your support on the channel has been stupendous. And yes, I'm going to use these words that nobody uses, like stupendous, marvelous. Well, people still use that word, I think. But I've never really heard anybody say stupendous recently. I do remember back in elementary school. Like, I don't know if you guys had this, but the teacher would like give like on like a test if you got like above if you got an A on the test or like a very high B. So like I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but our grading was like A was 100 to 92%. Like B was like 91 to it's like 85, I believe it was. C was uh, actually I think it might have been to 83. C was 82 to 75. D was 75 to 60. And then F was anything that was below 60. So regardless, what I'm trying to say here is, like, I don't know if you guys had these kinds of teachers, but back in elementary school, and I had one teacher do it in high school, but okay, I might have had a second teacher do it in high school, but mainly in elementary, I think. Like, if you got, like, above, like, an A or, like, a B on the test, the teacher would, like, give you this sticker on your test that says, like, oh, awesome, or, like, stupendous, or great job with, like, a... One teacher had a scratch and sniff. I just remember my test smelling like cherry. It was great. Or like one teacher in high school did this, where if you got like a certain, it was my history teacher. Great guy. I tried to get him on board for a project, but he politely declined. But uh, moving on. What he would do? One of my favorite teachers, by the way. He was sort of outshunned a little bit, but that was more the fact I didn't have him for the last couple years of high school. Okay, we're gonna build this one more up. So, what else was there? But what he would do, uh, get back on track. What he would do is he would take your test, and depending on like how good you did, he would draw like a face. So like, I kid you not, this was one of the greatest things I have like ever seen. Like one of the most ingenious things I've ever seen anyone do. Like, but he would like if you got like I don't know, I think it started at like a B roughly, like 80%, like whatever the cutoff was for a B, he would draw. I think it was like high C, like 80% it started at. He would draw like a pair of, it was just like a pair of eyes on your test. And then you got like a little bit more, he would draw like eyes and nose. A little bit more eyes, nose, mouth. And like eventually like he would add teeth, like hair, glasses maybe. And like he personalized it like for each test. And this was just like this was just like the most, and he would hand draw them too. I think one time like he was a bit sick. Like we took a test with a substitute, and then next day he came back. He said, "Oh, sorry guys, I need a little bit more time grading your tests." And we're like, "Oh, okay, you were just sick, take your time there." But I would always talk to him like we loved Family Guy. Like it was like the one thing we agreed on was Family Guy, like funny Family Guy moments. And it's probably some of my best memories actually from high school. But what happened pretty much was he said he needed the extra day to grade the test. We're all like, oh, yeah, 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 you were just sick. But when I went to talk to him after class, he hadn't. It wasn't the fact he needed more time to grade the test. The tests were graded. I saw them on his desk. By the way, only missed one on that test, by the way. It was history. Like, I'm still pretty good with my history. But just, like, certain aspects of history. Like, World War II, World War One. Like, World War II, I'm better at than. But, but yeah, the tests were already graded. It was the fact, like, it was the fact he took, like, the tests were graded, he could have handed them back. What I'm trying to get at here is that he took the extra time, like, he took the extra day just to draw, like, the smiley faces and all that. And that, like, really, I think it was that reason that's, like, really, it was like a heartwarming experience. Like, you could tell he really cared about his students. Like, it was great. So, like, after that, I would pick, like, random things to draw, like, I drew a bunch of SpongeBob memes. Like, the face where, in, like, that episode where Squidward, I think the episode's called Just One Bite. He's, like, SpongeBob trying to get Squidward to eat a Krabby Patty, and then, like, Squidward sneaks into the Krusty Krab. And SpongeBob confronts him. He's like, "Wait, why are your hands behind your back and you're sweating and you look hungry?" And he gives like a certain face. And if you've seen the episode, you know the face. He's like, "You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?" But regardless, I drew a little thing of that, and he put it. He taped it behind his desk. I don't know if it's still there. I wouldn't blame him if it wasn't. It wasn't my best artwork. But the fact, like, he taped up all my drawings around the room. And I'd give him one, like, a week. So by the end of the year, like, his classroom was just filled with just some of my drawings, and it was great. Like it was really a heartwarming experience. And two drawing, and like at the end of the year, like for the 3 years I had him, he like after the year, like after at the end of the year, he would take down some of the drawings. He didn't take down all of them, and he, I'd give him new ones. Like some that I haven't seen was like I did pictures of like Lego Marvel characters like Black Panther, Iron Man, Captain America. By the way, guys, Rolf is done here. I know he looks a little weird, but when we get the cosmetics on him, you'll see. But like he took those down after a certain year. I haven't seen him since. I hope he didn't get rid of him. He might have. I wouldn't have blamed him, but the two first drawings, the first drawings I gave him were, and I hope they're still there. If they're not, I'm gonna be kind of upset, but understandably. Two of the first two drawings I gave him were of it was Heath Ledger's Joker and Jack Nicholson's Joker. And I drew them, colored them in. I'm like, here, like you could. I didn't have any place for them. They weren't as cool. And the two drawings that survived the 3-4 years I had him were still in the back, like on the back, like a board in the back. And it was great that he kept that. Like I thought it was like it was great because crap, I went too far in the video. I went to the next one. But anyway, guys, Rolf is done. I probably already said this. Rolf's done. Yada yada yada. We're moving on to Fats is the last character we need to do. Okay, Fats only has like 2 leather guards. And I was kind of right. There are leather guards in between here. Just because I think if there weren't in the suit that he wears, like gold suit, the jacket, whatever you want to call it, there would be like a crease here. Like a sort of crease. And that would like be like, oh, that's not his actual shoulder. Like there's like something, it's like segmented. But no, he actually has like, it's like creased. Or there'd be like a little fold. Like if, like instead of it, like say this is the suit, like instead of it going up and over like that, it would probably go like that. Like you can tell there's like it's not one piece. And so I think that's mainly what these leather guards are here for. One, to protect their guards. They're to protect the cosmetics from getting torn or ripped, or mainly the fur, like from getting torn by the moving. Like it might get caught in a cylinder, like it would jam the cylinder, or tear the fur or the costume, and all that all that like non-happy, non-fun stuff. Yeah, then you gotta buy new fur. You gotta buy new. I think that's mainly that's one of the main reasons why, and I've theorized this before. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But, and I've kind of had this theory confirmed by an actual Chuck E. Cheese employee. I think it was actually the manager of the place. But regardless, I theorized this and kind of had confirmed that, like, one, they don't really make the place, like, the company so to speak. The like Chuck E. Cheese Entertainment or whatever it's called now, like CEC Entertainment. The physical company does not make parts for the characters anymore, which is understandable. Like, it's fairly expensive, for one, to make parts, and why make parts on something that, you know, the employees don't care enough to take care of. And I think mainly that's the main reason. I gotta go back there. There is something. Cause, but yeah, that is mainly, I believe, the reason. Like, they're scrapping the characters to begin with. One, quote unquote, the kids don't pay attention to it anymore. As much as I don't agree with that, I think it is a good cover up for the real reason. Like, cause Chuck E. Cheese has always been like make your stay or like your time here as like magical and as fun as you can make. And I'll admit, I always have like this is coming from a this is coming from an 18-year-old, like someone who probably should have outgrown this years ago. But like I have so much fun when I go there. And whether it be just looking at the animatronics, like they don't. I'm talking about the Chuck E. Cheese in Altoona, Pennsylvania. The last three-stage in PA, by the way, to the last remnants of the Rockfire explosion, as close to me as I can get. Like, Nobles is a lot farther away than. And plus, that's not really Rockfire explosion. That's more like its own thing. But, but yeah. So, like, it's like my own special. It's it's kind of like an escape from reality kind of thing. Like I'm having a rough, like I'm a little bit stressed. I just head down there or up there, I guess, because Altoona is to the north of where I'm at. But like I'm stressed. I'm like not having a good day. Granted, it's an hour drive, but I get there and I just looking at them. It's just like this is what I've dedicated my YouTube career to. Like this, like, and I jokingly, I jokingly have called them my babies. I'm like, my babies. Like like they don't work anymore, but I still love them. Like, it's a weird experience. And if you guys are Rockfire fans or Chuck E. Cheese fans, like you guys know the feeling I'm talking about. At least I hope you do. I just don't sound like I'm an idiot. But like if you guys are like Rockfire fans and you go into a Chuck E. Cheese that has a three-stage, which you're much as I hate to say it, like that's becoming more of a rare thing now because of they're getting rid of all the three stages. Like they're almost all but gone at this point. But you get there kind of losing track of what I'm building because I'm talking, but like you get there and the first thing, like as a Rockfire fan, like or a Chuck E. Cheese fan in general, like you don't think it's gonna be this whole like moment of realization or like moment of just pure and utter joy. And I can say this from experience, the first thing your eyes dart to is the stage, and you just see them there. Like, it is a wild experience. Like, these things are like like 43 years old. They still somewhat run. I mean, not the one in Altoona. Their gray box broke, and they're like, okay, we're just not gonna fix it until they. We're just not gonna fix it because at this point they were on track for 2.0 anyway. Why? Why bother? And I somewhat get that as a person who tries to save their money when they get it. I say that, yet I've but regardless, 4, 3, and then it should connect up. So it's 4, 2, 3 connects up. Okay, what's on the other side of? Let's start with just the front, but like, oh hello. But it's like it's wild. It's like it's a wild experience. Like it is very hard to describe. Like, but like you're looking. You know what you're looking at. Like you know the history. It's almost like your own like little secret almost. It's amazing. And like it's wild. You you don't think it's going to be this big whole it's just weird because these characters they've been there since the 80s. Like if you're really you're a really big fan, like you can like like it's 2 3s or it's a group, a 2 group, then a 3, like an L. Oh, group 1. So there's group. Then we got a 3, and then like the L. But when I first and of course it's just how I was when I first went there. It was a it felt like a life-changing experience, kind of. But like I know it was like, oh yeah, those things. Like the employees are probably like, is that guy gonna actually buy something, or is he just gonna look at like 2, 4, 4? Is that guy actually going to like buy something this time, or is he going to? Is he just gonna stand there? And usually I just stand there walking from stage to stage, just like basking in the glory almost. Like these guys were the Rockfire Explosion at one point. it's weird. Like, you know the history, you know. I hope I'm doing this right now that I'm thinking about it. So it's 1, 2. It's 1, 2, 2 sort of thing. And then it pops out to 1. Alright, so there's the 2 leather guards on Fats' shoulders. There is one more here. And this is where things are going to get probably a little difficult here. And this guard only, like, really protects the top thing here. Because that's really the only place where the suit is going to rub up against the body shell, so... Or the corner of the body shell, the edge of the body shell, and it might slice the suit. But yeah, that's just... Maybe I'm just crazy because you know, like, I know this is a thing not a lot of people care about anymore. And I think that's just, like, I really think it's a shame that, like even the company of Chuck E. Cheese, like, doesn't care about these characters. Or, like, they don't act like they care about, like, the actual bots of the characters. Like, it's just kind of like a heartbreaking kind of thing. Like, and, you know, unless this series brings a whole lot of Rockfire fans to the table, like, I know one day the series is gonna be over. Like, we're gonna have either built everything, or I'm just gonna decide I'm done one day. Just more likely the second one than the second option than the first. But one day, who knows how much longer, how long that day's gonna, until, you know, that day. But, you know, one day, I'm gonna have probably built everything. Like, I don't see myself ending this series like, like, my health took, like, a downturn, but that hasn't happened. But, you know, one day I'm gonna have to retire the series. I can't have it going forever. And I'm doing this on the wrong side. But yeah, one day, like, the series is gonna be over. Like, and, you know, part of this comes from the fact that, you know, a lot of the early YouTubers are retiring. And no, I'm not retiring anytime soon. Like, I still have many projects in the works. Like, there's a lot of stuff I still want to do. I know it's a whole case of like back and forth. Oh my, is that the time already? Okay, so okay. Maybe we won't get to a mini stage today, simply because of the fact I have like 20 minutes, if that. Yeah, but no, we have a whole lot of projects. Like this world is like nowhere near done. Like I have a lot of projects I want to get done. Like 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 I have a movie coming along. I eventually want to do um like like Minecraft for like 24 hours straight. Like I want to do something like that. I know I'm gonna regret it, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and I gotta get these leg pieces on real quick. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. You know what? I think I'm going to leave that for off camera me. Like I want to do it, but I don't. Okay, you know what? But like, I know one day I'm going to have to. I'm either gonna have to hand over the series, or I'm gonna have to end the series. Like, both are interesting choices for sure. Like, don't get me wrong, but hello. But you know, if push comes to shove, you know, I definitely think ending this series is probably going to be the better option. Not that I am. Like, not that I'm ending this. But, you know, it's like one of those talks. Like, it's like when talking to a parent or a guardian or whoever, and it's like one of those talks, like, like, uh, for an example, like maybe a relative, like, isn't doing so good, like health wise. It's like one of those talks like you really don't want to have, or it's like one of those things. I feel like I'm not doing this right for some reason. One, two, three. Did I do this six? No, I didn't do this six because that's one too far out. God, that's one too far out. That's one too... Okay, yeah, no, because this... 1, 2, 3... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. But like it's like one of those talks like you know it's gonna happen one day, and you're really like not looking forward to it. Like maybe um like some of you've probably gone through some of these talks like already. Like maybe like trying to think of an example here. Maybe like your parents are telling you, hey, we're not doing so good, like we gotta move. And like like you kind of knew it was gonna happen, but you really didn't want it to. Or like something like that. Regardless, before I lower everyone's but it's I don't know. I feel like it's weird because like I don't want I've for the longest time like and you guys can have probably noticed I've tried to keep my like anything about my personal life. I usually try to keep that out of the mainstream. Like usually like I haven't like I usually try to keep my personal life and my YouTube life separate. But I don't know, like I really feel like I can really and even if no one's listening, like I feel like I can really like open up to about like personal-ish things like oh hey like guys I need like if I need to take a break from YouTube or if something tells me I'm not doing this right. I think it's the fact I didn't build this out far enough. But like I don't know, I just feel like I can really open up in front of about like personal issues or like like experiences like in front of you guys. Like it's a weird thing. Like I struggle almost when talking about like personal issues to family for some reason. Like I don't know what it is, but it's just like I struggle. But like for some reason doing that in front of like a family member, it's like the hardest thing. Like I cannot do it. But or like I'm even having issues like doing it with like coworkers. Like now. like in front of like however like in front of like viewers, like it's easy for some reason. Like I don't understand it for some reason, but it's a thing. It's it's what happens, but I don't get it. Like I think it's a big thing of it's the feeling of being judged almost. Like I think it's probably the like weirdest thing because on the internet, like, yeah, you get judged by like everyone, like oh you're like your outfit like stinks, like something like that. And you guys have been on the internet for a while now, know what I'm talking about. Like the internet's one of the worst places you can spill out your secrets to, but it's a weird like, and now I'm just on a tangent here, like not even related to anything we're doing. Like I'm building a foam ankle for like a piece of foam that was put on this mix of metal and this like mix of metal and plastic and fiberglass and and it moves it, it entertains kids, like it's a weird like weird weird thing, but I don't know, it's nice to just because like you guys don't feel to me like viewers. Like we all feel like a family almost. Again, it's weird, a weird thing to describe. But anyway, guys, that is it for all facts over here. Let's see, oh, I have a hole in the organ here. I'm thinking somebody might have thought lights would have been a good idea, but they took one look at it, I was like, nope. And I can't say that I blame them. And I was kinda that was weird. I was kinda hoping I'd have time. If I would have woke up a little bit earlier this episode or today, I would have been able to get a mini stage in. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'll be able to. I just want to do a double check over my characters. This is the reason. For some reason, my helpers go off the rails and add things to my characters for some reason. I don't know why they do it. I'm not a big fan that they do it. Okay. That is the one issue I have. Well, not even the one issue. That's one of the issues I have with having people help me. But I guess it's just one of those things. Oh, they were... Unless I didn't give him shoes, in which case he's getting shoes now. think it would look pretty cool. Hello. Yeah, I think that looks actually a little bit better on. And as much a fan I am as of Markiplier, you know, gotta get rid of the pink mustache. Much a fan I am as of Markiplier, but no pink mustache. Alright, I think that's all my characters on this stage fixed. Or at least back to normal. Did they mess with the Wolfpack 5? It's always the Rockfire for some reason. Yeah, it's good they don't mess with all my characters, but as entertaining as for you guys, it's not as entertaining for me. Right, I do want to check the concept unification characters real quick. Just to make sure. Okay. Alright, Pasquale already had a mustache. Alright, looks good to me. I think everything's relatively back to normal. But like, I don't know, like Deadbird's kind of the only one I trust to be off by himself in this world, just because all the other helpers just give my characters like unnecessary like cosmetics, like mustaches and all that. Anyway, since we have some characters to finish, yes we do. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for this episode of updating the Rockfire Explosion in Minecraft. I know we didn't get to a mini stage, but I got everything I wanted done with the big stage, so we're fine with that. Plus, we only need like 11 episodes to finish the characters. So, anyway guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I do hope you'll enjoy it. If you guys did, hit that like button, and if this is the first video you've seen by me, hit that subscribe button, as it does help the channel out a lot. And if you guys also did enjoy, hit that like button, because it puts that video out there, you know, gets more people watching, you know, more people, you know, we could talk with on stream, you know, be like, what's up, you know. Like, it's great, but anyway, I do hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!